What's going on, Nour Nation? I'm Nour Solomon from We Are Masterminds, and today we gonna get into it. Today we're here to talk about financial freedom. We're here to talk about the things that a lot of our parents and grandparents didn't pass down to us. How to actually use the money that you earn to set yourself up for financial freedom in the future. Now, I know a lot of times we're always taught that we need to depend on other people to take care of our money in order to actually gain financial success or financial freedom in the future. But at the end of the day, nobody cares more about your goals, your plans, and your money than you. So the key to it is, one, you can invest and be able to trust others that do have success in this particular field, that do actually have a profession of creating more money off of your money. However, we don't put all our eggs in one basket. Okay? So the best way that I believe to gain yourself to a financial free point in your life and in your future is to have a plan and to have rules and guidelines behind how you use your money. Okay? I personally follow the 70-30 rule. Okay? So the 70-30 rule is that when you receive income from whatever job that you're doing, not what you gross, not what's before taxes, but what you net after taxes, you do a 70% deduction from that. So 70% of whatever you make, whether it's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 a month, okay? You take 70% of that and push that to the side, okay? 70% of what you net aside. Then you're going to take the other 30% and cast that to the other side, okay? So we're splitting it 70-30. The 70%, you're going to put that in the corner and you're going to wait for it real quick, okay? We're not going to mess with that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to pay ourselves first, okay? We're taking this 30% of our net and we're paying ourselves first. What I personally suggest is I suggest taking 15%, okay, which is out of the 30. So actually, you're not doing 15% of the 30%. You're doing 15% of truly what you actually net, okay? And you're putting that into your savings. I do suggest that you put that particular savings account to have like a account that is accruing great interest at the time. You know, a lot of these online banks out here have some great interest rates. I mean, if you get yourself a savings account that's accruing, you know, more than, 2%, APR, APY, then you're doing pretty good just for a savings account. Now, a lot of them come with, stipulations like you gotta, spend this amount of money or you gotta debit this amount of money, because they have some great checking accounts that can actually accrue good interest as well. But just find the one that has the least amount of rules and regulations in order to get the highest interest and pick that one. Okay, so find yourself a bank that has a high interest rate for your money, that you can take money out at any time and put money in at any time and not to deal with a bunch of rules and regulations in order to keep that account. 15% every single time you receive income, put it in that account. Okay. Now we're going to break down this other 15% that we have left. Okay. 5 of that percent. And like I said, not 5% of the 15%, but 5% of what you net. Okay. 5% of what you net, we're giving it to charity. Okay. You're giving back. I personally, I'm not too much of a fan of actually putting it in organizations. Not saying I don't put it in organizations at times, but I like to see my money affect people individually. I like to see my money be affecting somebody that I get to see with my own eyes. So find creative ways to help be a blessing to others. Find creative ways to give back to somebody else that may need it, you know, from seeing somebody on the corner to going somewhere and just watching somebody at the mall or watching somebody at Walmart or Target and just pay attention to who's in line and say, you know what? Don't worry about that. I'll take care of that for you. I got you. I just want to be a blessing to you. I got you. You know, that is charity. That is charitable. Okay? You don't have to always give to a charity donation or give to a foundation to actually give charity. And you don't always need to give charity to somebody who you believe actually really needs it or is poor in your mind's eye. You know, just helping someone else. You never know what people are going through. Even if they seem like they have it all together. Even if it seems like they have all this money. Okay? You never know what other people are going through. Now, I'm not saying don't help people that really do, you know, truly need it at that moment, that are least fortunate, because you need to do that too. But find creative ways to do something to just make somebody smile, to make somebody's day, to be a blessing to others with that 5%. Another 5%. We're going to invest that. Okay? We're going to invest that 5%. I particularly like to deal with stocks. Okay? Stocks, bonds, whatever you want to invest in, gold, Bitcoin, you know, cryptocurrencies, use that 5% and you invest it. Okay. If you don't have enough out of your 5% to invest in something that you want to invest in, then put that aside. I would suggest in another account to create and wait for it to accumulate so you can invest it in what you want to invest it in. Okay. The last 5%, guys, invest in yourself. Goals, aspirations, your business, entrepreneurship. What do you want to build in life? What do you want your foundation to be? Do you need to get yourself a license to do what you want to do? Put that 5% aside for the license. Do you want to pay off any type of credit card debt? Put that 5% aside to pay off your credit card debt. Allow that money to be a blessing for whatever you're trying to accomplish. Invest in yourself. Do what you need to do. And the greatest part about this all is that after we have done this, we're in great shape. We've done everything we need to for that particular check to invest in ourselves, in our future. And guess what? You have 70% left. The 70% that's left, be fruitful. Spend it. Enjoy it. That's what we work for. That's what we're here for, to enjoy our lives. The 70% you can spend freely without worrying about anything. Of course, you need to spend it on your bills. So make sure you have enough for your bills, of course. But what's left of it is for you. It's for your family. You know, you have other things. You have gas, you got groceries. But enjoy the money because you've done what you needed to. For your future, this is just the gravy. Okay? So enjoy the 70% of what you got. You know, I was reading a book the other day, and I'm going to paraphrase it because I don't remember exactly how Jim Rohn put it, but he said that most people in the world spend what they want and save what they have left. When in reality, we should save what we want and spend what we have left. That's the difference. It's not how much money you make. It's how you use and spend the money that you make. Be mindful, guys. Hopefully some of you all take heed to what I was saying to gain financial freedom, financial access to the freedom. And save wisely. Pay yourself first. Take care of your future. Make sure that what you're doing in life is not just null and void and just all for naught. And watch your life change. Once again, I'm Nour Solomon from We Are Masterminds, and I believe in you. Love y'all.